You are looking at Jackson Grandpa Raceway, home of the 1/8 scale mile drag strip and road course for some diecast racing fun. Today we've got 32 cars staged and ready for the Speed Demon Tournament Series 1 Championship. All drivers put down qualifying times to determine race matchups and lane start, and the track speed record at 1:5.36 was set by Space Jam during qualifying. It's Hot Wheels head-to-head action, and this is a one-and-done tournament. Winners will move on while the losers will go home. And first up in the tournament, Space Jam, who holds the track speed record up against the Mercedes-Benz 500E, the Silver Edition. It should be a good one. They are staged and ready to go to get this tournament underway. Space Jam with a 1:5.40, not the speed record, a little bit off, but it was a great run indeed. And Space Jam will move on to the Speed 16, second round of the Speed Demon Tournament. Next up will be Sweet 16 against the Alfa Romeo. The Sweet 16 with a reputation of being a pretty fast car. They are staged and ready for race number 2 in the tournament. Oh yeah, there it is. The Sweet 16 with a 1:5.49 to advance to the Speed 16 round 2. And that was a nice run for the Sweet 16. Now we are on to race number 3. Got the Lamborghini Sesto in lane 1 with the Bugatti in lane number 2. They are staged and ready for race number 3. Oh, and a close one. The Bugatti edging out to the Sesto with a 1:5.72 to advance to the Speed 16 of the Speed Demon Tournament. And some Bugatti fans pretty happy to see moving on to the second round. Now we've got Scoops Fuego up against Too Tough. Too Tough been pretty surprising in the tournament so far with those wheels with the grooved edges to them. They're staged and ready. Yep, a 1:5.47 for the Scoops Fuego. So they'll be moving on to round number 2 in the Speed 16. Yeah, and every time Scoops Fuego runs, it reminds me of the 80s rock band, the Del Fuegos, with that song, Don't Run Wild. We are on to match number 5, one of the fan favorites, the Ferrari F40 up against the Aston Martin Vulcan. I think the Ferrari is too much. We'll find out. They're staged and ready. Yeah, the Vulcan, no match. No match for the Ferrari. Ferrari with a 1:5.51. They will advance to the Speed 16 in round number 2. Now the Ferrari F40 not quite as fast since the revamp at the finish line where they extended the track by about a foot. They used to hold the track speed record. Nerve Hammer, Renault Sport is match number 6. We are going to find out who takes the win on this one. They are staged and ready. Let's get this one going. Oh, the orange wheels are kind of fast there. A 1:5.54 for the Nerve Hammer. They'll move on to round number 2, the Speed 16. That makes 6 cars now moving on to round 2 in the Speed Demons Tournament. We're moving on to match number 7, the Circle Tracker, which has the 6th fastest speed on this track based on qualifying time, up against the Jaguar. They are staged and ready. Let's find out who wins this one. Circle Tracker, not even close. A 1:5.50, advancing to round number 2. Wow, the Jaguar really missed it based on its previous qualified time. They'll be heading home while the Circle Tracker moves on and advances to the Speed 16. We're on to the next round. We've got a Lethal Diesel, and look at that. Another Jaguar. This time the Purple Edition gets a shot at it. They're staged and ready to go. Let's find out who wins this one. Oh, a 1:5.53 for the Jaguar Purple Edition. Look at that. They are moving on to the next round. Lethal Diesel going home this time. Well, that one was a bit of an upset. You got the lethal diesel getting knocked out by that purple Jaguar, who's moving on, advancing in the tournament. We got the Kia Stinger, Black Edition, up against the Ford Transit Connect. This is race number 9 in the Speed Demons tournament. Let's find out who's going to win this one. A 1.549 for the Kia Stinger advancing. That is the first of 2 Kia Stingers in the first round of the Speed Demon tournament, both of them top 5 based on qualifying times. We are moving on. Next up in the first round, the Ford F-150 Goodyear will be taking on the Bifocal 2. They're staged and ready. Bifocal lane 2, Ford lane 1. Oh, and the Bifocal 2 just edging out the Ford. 1.556 to take the win. They do not get any closer than that. That was another great race, but the Ford F-150 heading home with the Bifocal 2 advances to the next round of the Speed Demon tournament. We have next up the Kia Stinger, the second in the tournament, up against the Lancer 2008. That's a color shifter, one of 2 in the tournament. They are staged. You got the Kia in lane 1, the color shifter in lane 2. And there's the Kia across the line first with a 1.560. Not a great time, but it's fast enough to get them to the next round in the tournament. It's one and done, and we're closing in on the end of round 1 in the Speed Demon tournament. The Lancer 2008 headed home while we move on to race number 12, where the Street Shaker Z will be facing off against the Ford Mustang, Stars and Stripes. Street Shaker Z in lane 1, you got the Ford Mustang in lane 2, and they are staged and ready. And you got Street Shaker Z with a 1.564, and not a great time again here, but enough to move on to round 2 of the Speed Demon tournament. Well, the Mustang is headed home while the Time Machine is back in time for race number 13 against the Dodge Rampage. The Time Machine, the heaviest vehicle in the tournament at 58 grams. You got the Time Machine staged in lane number 1, Dodge Rampage, lane number 2. Let's find out who's going to win this one. The Time Machine, 1.545. That's a good time to move on to the Speed 16 round 2 in the tournament. And the Time Machine is pretty fast on those skinny wheels, but they're moving on as we move on to race number 14 in round 1 of the Speed Demon tournament. Got the Ford Mustang Custom up against the third Jaguar in the tournament, the Jaguar Red Edition. They're staged. You got the Mustang lane 1, Jaguar lane 2. And Ford Mustang laying down a 1.558. They will advance. Well, the Jaguar, another one, bites the dust, heading home. All right, that brings us to 14 cars advancing in the Speed Demon tournament. We have 2 to go, bringing us to match number 15, the Fast Fish Ace against the Speed Slayer. Speed Slayer, a mystery model car, kind of a fast one. Let's find out just how fast. They're in lane 2 against the Fast Fish in lane number 1. Speed Slayer, not fast enough. They'll be heading home while Fast Fish moves on to round number 2 in the tournament. We are down to the final race of round 1 in the Hot Wheels head-to-head Speed Demon tournament, which brings us to match number 16. That will pit the Rodger Dodger 2.0 against What for 2, the color shifter. Rodger Dodger is in lane 1, What for 2, the color shifter in lane number 2. Let's see how they do. Oh, look at those times. A 1.559 for the Rodger Dodger 2.0. Another very close match. What a way to end the first round of the Speed Demon tournament. Hot Wheels, head-to-head racing. Make sure to subscribe and share. That concludes the first round of the Speed Demon tournament. Make sure to check back again on race day for round number 2. We started with 32 cars. We are down to 16. The Speed 16 left. Thanks for watching the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel.